If you're a small business mom struggling to get it all done at work and at home, I am going to show you my exact process for building a loyal, reliable, amazing support team to help you free up your time without requiring even more of your time fixing new hires' mistakes and training them, without the overwhelm of having to sift through countless resumes and holding time draining, often fruitless interviews, and without having to deal with any of the headaches and drama that typically come with managing people. My name is Natasha Christine, and I am a 20+ year entrepreneur, mom of 3 kids, and I know what it feels like to just feel fried because you're working long days, you're managing your family, you're trying to take care of your health, you're trying to take care of your relationships, and just finding you run out of time. I have run my own business my entire adult life. I have 3 teenage kids now, but there was a time when I had 3 babies under the age of 3. And I remember waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning to try to get the work done. I've run my own business at that point. And then when they woke up and when they went to daycare and they came home, and I just remember the exhaustion of trying to get everything done, either really late at night after they went to bed or really in the morning, early in the morning before they woke up. And if you're a business mom, I know, like from a lot of my clients, that's probably a strategy that you follow as well. And the way that I have learned how to solve this problem is, as I have run my own business, as I mentioned, for 20+ years, the key to my freedom and the key to my sleeping was actually when I learned how to hire amazing people to help me at home and in my business, such that I didn't have to be the one doing everything. I was able to build an incredible support team around me so that I could take care of my health, take care of my family, and still run a successful business. And in fact, I guarantee that in working with me within 8 weeks or sooner, you will have an amazing teammate on your team, or I will work with you until you do. I know for sure, having hired dozens of people over my career and now in my main business, have had a core team of people for years working together. I know the freedom that comes when you oversee an incredible team of independent, strong, responsible, reliable, loyal people who get the job done even without you. They don't need you to manage them. And it's a fantastic sense of freedom. And this is just a sample from one of my clients. Her name was Caroline. And she and I met. She was a real estate agent with 2 young kids. She was married and just feeling strained in her marriage, feeling so guilty she wasn't going to all her kids' stuff. She, again, worked in real estate, was working a lot of evenings and weekends. And she and I connected because she was just feeling exhausted. She's like, I can't keep doing this. My relationships are strained. She had insomnia, a lot of anxiety. Her business was going great, but on her personal side, she didn't feel great about her life. And she said, Natasha helped me to be a more present parent and spouse while continuing to significantly contribute to my family financially and grow my business. I cannot thank her enough. So I know what it feels like to be a busy business mom. I totally get it. But the trick is, we only have so much energy that can go so many places. And we can't do it all ourselves forever if we want to have a successful physical life in the sense of our bodies, a successful family life, and a successful financial life. We cannot do it all ourselves. It's not possible. So if this sounds already like something that would be helpful to you, go ahead and head over to freeupmytime.biz. You and I can book a quick intro call and see if this program is the right fit for where you are in your life, in your career. And how I do it. So this is let me just break it down for you how this works. So most small business moms, as I said, we try to get it all in by waking up earlier or staying up later. As I said, I have many, many memories of waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning because I had like a 3 to 6 window before my first kid woke up and trying to get things done. And then the scramble of the day and the crazy. And then once someone went to bed, okay, then I could go back to work. I was dying. The problem, as I just said, is that we end up exhausted and overworked, which ultimately means that we are physically and emotionally incapable of showing up as the woman, the spouse, the mom, the friend, the daughter, the sibling, the business leader, the volunteer, the community member that we desire to be. We have in our mind, we want to be a present parent. We want to be a connected partner. We want to keep our house clean. We want to keep our bodies looking good. We want to run a successful company. We want to contribute. We want to be involved. We want to help at our kids' school. We want to maybe be involved at church. We want to do all these things. But us trying to do it all is just a recipe for disaster. And we all know this, right? We all know that we need teams. We all intellectually know that. But people feel stuck. They feel, I don't know how to fix this. And so what we do is we build teams, loyal, reliable, amazing teams. Whether this is home, whether this is a nanny or someone helping you at home, a housekeeper, someone coming to cook your meals, whatever it is, or it could be your kids pitching in, or it could be work, it could be an assistant, it could be like a skilled labor person on your team, it could be a bookkeeper, it could be whatever. But the idea being that we need to move stuff off our plate if we want to live with an increased sense of freedom and peace and rest, right? So the idea is as we build teams, we can work less hours, which means we have a lot more time for the things that matter most to us. And that might be time off, focusing your business on the work that you love to do. Maybe it's not that you want to work less hours. It's just that you want to get some stuff off your plate that you hate to do. Time with your family, mental health, physical health, spiritual growth, a hobby, something you're passionate about. If we don't have time, we can't do any of these things. I know for the clients that I've worked with, it's just we all have these aspirations to be these incredible women and doing all these incredible things. We run out of hours, we steal it from our sleep, we steal it from our personal time, and we end up fried and then literally of no service to anyone. We just survive it. And I know from a life of that is not any way to live. So again, if this sounds like something that you can relate to, if this sounds like a problem of you being busy, literally burning the candle at both ends, never feeling like you have enough time, feeling totally stuck in your career, not being the mom that you want to be, or if you are around with your kids, you're just not there. You're busy, you're on your phone, you're tired. It doesn't have to be like that, right? You can get it all done. It just doesn't have to all be done by you. So head over to freeupmytime.biz if this sounds like something that would offer a solution. As I was researching this to prepare this little slideshow, I was researching what is the number one skill for small business owners. And I came across this article on Forbes. And it said the Young Entrepreneur Council shared actions they wish they had done before starting a business. Number one, delegation. And again, intellectually, we all know this. We all know we need help. It's just that bridge of getting from, yes, I know I need it, to how do I actually do that? Because when I talk to women in business, they don't argue with me that they need help. Most of the time, they know they need help. It's just there's so much fear and anxiety around getting help that it just blocks them from doing it. And they keep spinning in this crazy cycle of just being fried, right? And so it's I am here. I know how to do this. I have been a recruiter in a past life. I have hired hundreds of people in my career. I've had a really strong team for the last 6 years in my business. I know how to build strong teams such that I only work part-time. I pay myself a 6-figure income from my business, not sales of 6 figures, but I pay myself a 6-figure income out of my business. And I literally only work while my kids are at school. And it is because I have an incredible team. There is no other secret. I am not a time management ninja. I am not a productivity princess. I don't really track my time that well. I have an incredible team that lets me do my stuff, my highest value activity, and they do all the work that is just not worth my time to do, such that I have time to spend with my kids. I have time to do sports. I have time to go to yoga. I have time to take classes. I have time to take dance lessons. I have time to be with my partner. I have the time. And in my family, I am the only breadwinner. So all of that plus pay the bills. It's not an either or, right? It's I can't have all this freedom without the finances. It's both. So, and I can absolutely teach you how to do the same thing. I love this quote from John Maxwell. Teamwork makes the dream work, but a vision becomes a nightmare when the leader has a big dream and a bad team. How many of us can relate to that, right? This is something I hear all the time from moms in business. Oh, I tried hiring. It didn't work. It was such a headache. Oh, I went to Upwork. I got someone. It was such a mess. It was not even worth doing. Oh, no one's any good. There's no good talent out there. Oh, it's just so much extra work. It's like adult daycare. I hear that all the time. And it is absolutely not the truth. In a world of billions of people, there are amazing people everywhere. There is incredible talent everywhere. The key and the skill that I teach in this course is how do you find them? How do you market to them? How do you find them? How do you keep them? Hiring is not just hiring. If I haphazardly hire help and I don't follow my own process, It's not going to work. My process is about hiring awesome people, loyal, reliable, intelligent, independent, autonomous, creative, people you enjoy. Because if the hiring the help creates more headache and more hassle, it's not worth doing. I completely agree with you. The key is learning how to do it properly. So you build a team of amazing people that make your life so much easier and that you truly enjoy working with every day. So if this sounds like a skill that you know you need to develop, head over to freeupmytime.biz. Hiring is not a secret. It's not a magic pill that all of a sudden these amazing people walk in the door. No, we as the business owners, we as the leaders, we need to know how to find them, to attract them, to hire them, to onboard them, to keep them. It is a skill. It is a totally learnable skill. And if you were to ask my mom, I have 5 younger siblings that I have been in team management since I was like 18 months old. And over the time, in the last 40 years, have definitely built on that skill set. There have been seasons of my life where I wasn't great at this. However, I have now become an expert at building fantastic teams. And as I mentioned, for the last 3 years, have paid myself over a 6-figure income working part-time. And like I said, only breadwinner in my family, tons of free time to be with my family, invest in hobbies, do all that great stuff. So it's totally doable, but it is a skill set that I learned that I absolutely am here to teach you how to do as well. And these are some of the things I hear from people all the time. I've tried hiring help, it just became more trouble than it was worth. And as I said, the key to increasing your time off through team building is to know how to hire amazing people, not just those that will make your life more difficult. Amazing people is the key. Nobody I've talked to ever knows what that means. I will teach you how to do that. The idea of interviewing and hiring and training just to potentially end up with a bad fit hire is overwhelming. Easier just to keep doing it myself. Who wants all that headache, right? Who wants to go through the headache of interviewing and hiring and onboarding and training only to find that this person is not a great fit? Okay, how do we avoid that, right? So sorting out the great talent from the low quality talent is a skill set that anyone can learn to get the right people on the team fast. I absolutely can teach you how to do that. Hiring is expensive. Why would I pay someone when I could just do it better and faster myself? That's a question we all ask ourselves, right? It's just like, if you want something done right, do it yourself. You know that cliche, right? However, hiring help allows you to focus on your highest value work, which results in earning even more money while working a lot less hours. Team building is a strategy. And you might be hiring your first person and have never tried hiring anyone before, and you're feeling like overwhelmed by the whole process. Like, how do I even go about this? Okay, I'm here to teach you literally how to go about this. I have a process that I've taught to numerous people about how do you do that? How do you take the gamble out of hiring? How do you take the risk out of hiring? How do you shorten that curve so you get amazing people right out of the gate, right? And then the second group of people is people who have tried hiring before and they got burned and they just don't know how to do it. And they blame the person. And it's not about blaming the person you hire. It's about you admitting to yourself, you don't have the skill set to be a great team leader, to be a recruiter, to be great at hiring and training and onboarding. It's a skill. It's like what you do in your business, you know how to do. So if you're an interior designer or you're an artist or you're a makeup artist or you're a landscaper or whatever, you learned how to do that. And now you are excellent at that. This is the next level of leadership that you can absolutely learn how to do. And I'm here to teach you. So if this sounds like something that you feel in your business, in your personal life, that you need to get some help, you want to cut out all the learning curve of how that's done, you want to eliminate the drama and the stress and the time and the cost of hiring the wrong people, if you just want to remove the margin and the headache and the hassle from this entire team building process, I'm absolutely here to teach you how to do it. Like I said, I have run my own business my entire adult life. I have 3 kids. I am a working mom. I know that this is real. I know how to do it. I've done it for myself. I've done it for other women. I've helped numerous people over the last years get this dialed in, get the process of hiring and building amazing teams. I can teach you how to do it too. So if that sounds like you, if that sounds something like your next phase of growth professionally and personally, head over to freeupmytime.biz and I will talk to you soon. Take care.